Hello, I'm Mike Zagata. Last week I visited with you about whether or not one needs a dog to hunt grouse and woodcock. This is the 13th and final segment of our series, and I hope you're now familiar with RGS and what we do for wildlife. You understand and support the need to actively manage as opposed to attempt to preserve our forests. And we've talked about what can be done to reverse the decline in hunted species like ruffed grouse and American woodcock, and about what needs to be done to reverse the decline in about 43 species of migratory songbirds. It's the same thing that needs to be done in order to help the threatened New England cottontail rabbit recover in Massachusetts and much of the Northeast. We need to actively manage our forests in order to create a mosaic of age classes from the very early stages covered by grasses to the mid-age stages covered by shrubs or brush to the older stages occupied by aspen, viburnum, thorn apples, hawthorns, and apples to the mature stages where beech, yellow birch, maples, and hemlocks dominate. That diversity in the composition of the forest will yield the greatest diversity of wildlife. The Ruffed Grouse Society has, for 50 years, been the champion of young forest wildlife. Today, we're joined in that effort by other conservation groups. Each of us comes to realize that plant communities or habitats in the early or young stages are not stagnant. They are dynamic or constantly changing. That's why we have to continually look for new places or covers to hunt grouse or woodcock and new places to bird. The problem with young forests, as I've said, is that they don't remain young, and we need to continually create new forests in new areas by active management. One thing is for certain: if we want to enjoy our outdoor heritage and be able to pass it along to future generations, we need to take steps to assure the presence of habitat. If we don't, it won't matter if we're hunters or birders. The wildlife will be absent, evicted from their homes by overprotection of the forest. RGS's team of biologists can help you do that. If we're going to be successful in restoring the young forest species to their former numbers, we need your help. Please become an RGS member and volunteer, and our volunteers are actively engaged in fundraising events, in youth days, in habitat work days, in petitioning agencies to increase the acreage devoted to young forests, and in developing esprit de corps. If you're interested in learning more or joining RGS, please visit our website or give us a call.